Hi everyone, my name is Rishad. Today is the 29th of September 2024. I'll be going over my weekly prediction for SPY. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts. And then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting into this video, it is important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational. And therefore, it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style, since you may not be with mine. Furthermore, it is important to note that this is not a trading guide, an investing guide, nothing of that sort. It is simply a log of my predictions with their rationale. So please use this video in its intended manner. Now, monthly charts, we can see very similarly, extremely long. We've been in this super elevated. This year was kind of the start of the major uptrend, but you could even scale this back to here because we did have a downward correction here, but largely we can say that we kind of started here. Now, the last 2 months have had very long, this one particularly had a very long lower wick, and this one seems to have a pretty low wick too, and the month is almost over. However, you can also see on this histogram that the difference between the moving averages is decreasing. Which means that this uptrend is losing steam. And that is something we can see with volume as well. Monthly charts, we can clearly see volume is diverging with price, meaning that this is not a strong uptrend. It seems like this uptrend wasn't particularly strong either, to be honest, but especially not this one because the volume is diverging. RSI is still supporting this movement, but overall we can conclude from the monthly charts there is still a strong uptrend, but not supported. So, here's where things get interesting. If you look here, from here, prices are actually going up, right? Even from here, you could say prices are going up. However, we can see that this is diverging with RSI, which is usually a negative signal, as in it's foreshadowing that there might be a move downwards, which is why when we get to the Excel sheet going over the entry values, this will become clear. I've been pretty tight-knit as to which direction it will go in. The MACD, the blue has just crossed over the 12 moving average has just crossed over the 16. So this is technically a bullish signal to keep in mind. You can see the histogram just turned green. So it's a little bit conflicting, which is why we're going to be on the wire this week. Now, daily charts, very similar. RSI does support this recent action. However, as a larger move, you can see that it's not supported by the RSI. MACD is still bullish. However, this histogram shows that the difference between the two averages is starting to decrease, indicating there may be a crossover in the near future. However, this is typically because the price action isn't particularly strong or not going in the direction of MACD as expected. So that's our technical analysis. Now let's move here. So last week there was no signal. This week we'll buy when it crosses 577. Wait, is this the right value? I don't think this is the right value. Yes, so we'll buy when it crosses 577, sell when it falls below 565.01. 565.01 with a target of 1% and trailing stop loss of 5%. If neither hit, then we will just close on Friday. Weekly trend is up, monthly trend is up. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you next time.